Good Iteration Country. Hello sa lahat ng mga Pilipino na welcome to my life. Like you return like before. But seasons passed and pages turn, yet in my chest the embers burn. Distant embers in the cold, traces of a hand I used to hold. Even the wind knows your name, it calls it back through the flame. Distant embers flicker and fall, still lighting dreams I can't let go. I walk the street where we once danced. Your laughter still trapped in every glance. They say that love fades with time, but yours keeps echoing in mine. I breathe you in the midnight air, like you're still here, like you're still there. Distant embers in the cold, traces of a hand I used to hold. Even the wind knows your name, it calls it back through the flame. Distant embers flicker and fall, still lighting dreams I can't let go. You're the heat in my quiet night, the glow I still chasing fading light. Distant embers in the cold, traces of a hand I used to hold. Even the stars seem to recall a love that rose before the fall. Distant embers flicker and fall, burning in a story never told. Still there. Still burning You lit a spark in the quiet of June, a whisper beneath the cherry moon. We danced where time forgot to run, two hearts unfolding, beat as one. Now the sky remembers our names in colors the wind can't tame. Paper lanterns in the sky, carrying dreams we left behind, blowing with the words we never said, drifting where our promises led. Soft as your I still feel your breath in the breeze, caught between the shadows of the trees. Your laughter lingers, soft and clear, but only the night draws you near. We love like stars before they fall. Breathe, but brighter than ever. Paper lanterns in the sky, carrying dreams we left behind. Glowing with the words we never said, drifting where our promises led. Soft as your touch, fading so high. Paper lanterns, telling if we meet beyond the flame, will you still remember my name? Paper lanterns in the sky, carrying dreams we left behind. Glowing with the words we never said, drifting where our promises led. Soft as your touch, fading so high. Paper lanterns, paper lanterns, telling met where the twilight kissed the floor, behind the cafe's rusted door. You said forever, like it meant something true, but time had other plans for you. Still I trace your name in foggy glass, waiting for shadows from the past. Silhouettes in amber, frozen in light, moments we borrowed, vanished in flight, like stories old songs I still hum at night. Soft melodies wrapped in candlelight. Each note a promise now a sigh, held in the hush of your last goodbye. The colors fade but won't erase your silhouette. I still chase silhouettes in amber, frozen in light. Moments we borrowed, vanished in flight, like stories in bottles, tossed to the sea. You left your love inside of me. Silhouettes in amber, caught in the glow. Why you let go? I'll never know. Through glass, but you're not there. Just golden echoes in the air, silhouettes in amber, frozen in light. The scent of you in the quiet night. Though you've gone where I can't see, you left your love inside of me. Silhouettes in amber, caught in the glow. Why you let go? I'll never You walked in like a faded flame, a slow confession without a name. I knew right then I lose control, but some fires here instead of stone. Every glance a quiet plea. You were a song that rewrote me. Slow burn reverie, dancing inside. You left your fingerprints on my pride. Every sigh, a spark we couldn't fight, lit up my soul in the dead of night. Slow burn reverie, still holding tight, even as morning steals alive. feared, but every silence drew you near. Your touch like smoke beneath my skin. Once it starts, it won't resist. You stay too long inside my chest. A flame that never comes to rest. Slow reverie dancing inside. You left your fingerprints on my pride. Every sigh, a spark we couldn't fight, lit up my soul in the dead of night. Slow burn reverie, still holding tight, even as the morning steals alive. Don't wake me if this isn't life. Just let me burn a little more. Slow burn reverie dancing inside. You left your fingerprints on my pride. Every sight, a spark we couldn't fight, lit up my soul in the dead of night. Slow burn reverie, still holding tight, even as morning steals the We sat on different sides of the room, talking in glances, hiding the truth. Your coffee grew cold, your voice went thin. I felt the ending under my skin, and I still trace your face in every fogged up window pane. Glass between us, I reach you back. Echoes of us in the light and shade. You said forever like it meant today, but time wore love away. Glass between us, I still try, but you're on the other side. The hallway hums with memories near. used to fear. Too perfect, too bright, too quick to win. Now I talk to ghosts I used to defend. You disappeared in little ways, till only silence chose to stay. Glass between us, I reach you fade. Echoes of us in the light and shade. You said forever like it meant today, but time wore love away. Glass between us, I still try, but you're on the other side. If love breaks, does it still shine, or just scatter across the line? Glass between us, I reach you fade, and love became a masquerade. You said forever, but you walked away. Now it's just a shadow play. Glass between us, I still cry, but you're on the other side. You're on the other side. The last time you turned to go, you didn't say a single word, I know. But the silence thundered in my chest, like every I love you left unsaid. I stood frozen in your fading light, a memory trapped in black and white. You were the chapter I never closed, a bittersweet line I still compose. There's a way to love when it's gone, like a song that lingers too long. We stood on the edge of everything, hearts unraveling, shivering wings. You held the match, I struck the flame. We kissed in shadows, whispered names, but dreams can't live where daylight fades. We stood on the edge of everything. The coat still hangs behind my door. I trace the seams, remember more. You said you feared you'd lose yourself, but darling, I lost myself as well. I still wake up at 2 a.m. Hearing your voice and the ceiling fan. You live inside the quiet air, and every almost, you're still there. We broke apart so beautifully, like stars collapsing silently. We stood on the edge of everything, hearts unraveling, shivering. You held the match, I struck the flame. We kissed in shadows, whispered names, but dreams can't live where daylight lives. We stood on the edge of without a sign. We stood on the edge of everything, a love too fierce for silver rings. We never said forever true, but it burned brighter than we knew. Still in my blood, still in my skin. You were the edge of everything. A shadow hums beneath the moon. It sings a song that came too soon. Your voice returns in quiet sighs, like lullabies beneath closed eyes. We walk through dusk on trembling feet, where hearts would race but never meet. Your touch was warm, your gaze was far, like distant light from dying stars. You spoke in whispers, soft and slow, as if you feared the world would know. The ache you hid beneath your breath, the love that lived inside regret. I heard you in the silent air, in every secret that we shared, but every promise that you gave fell in shadows, never break. Shadow lullaby you sing to me in half-remembered memories, a love that lingers where it died, in the space where truth and heart collide. I reach for echoes in voice in fading light. Still I breathe your soft reply. My shadow lullaby. You left a note upon the floor, a line that read, I am no more, not gone, just buried in the midst of what we had and nearly kissed. The room still holds your quiet breath, a gentle trace that haunts like death. Each step I take, each dawn I greet, still catches rhythm of your beat. And though the day refuses night, your absence still feels infinite. No louder sound, no clearer cry, just soft refrain. My lullaby, shadow lullaby, you sing to me in half-remembered memories, a love that lingers where it died, in the space where truth and heart collide. I reach for echoes in the night, to find your voice in fading light. Still I breathe your soft reply. My shadow lullaby. If I could hear you one last time, I'd let you sing without a rhyme. No fear, no pause, no hidden cry, just you and me, one lullaby. Shadow lullaby, don't ever end. You're the whisper that becomes the wind. I feel you more when silence stays. Your tender voice in hidden ways. Though night may fall and dawn may rise, you're the song beneath my sky. Still I breathe your soft reply. My shadow still singing shadow lullaby. You stood where ocean meets the sky, where futures break and angels lie. Your voice, a breeze I couldn't hold, a promise whispered, never told. We drew a line we couldn't cross, between the stars beneath the loss. You said you'd find me in the light, but faded with the falling night. The sky turned glass too clear, too wide. It held the truth we tried to hide. Each step you took was soft, unseen, like love that fades behind a screen. You didn't run, you didn't stay. You slipped like time that drifts away. And in the silence you designed, I lost your hand but kept your mind. Glass horizon breaks so slow, reflecting all I'll never know. then broke into a mirror sky of you. I walk alone beneath the pain, where every light recalls your name, still chasing what we couldn't find across the glass horizon line. Your footprints vanished in the foam, a love too vast to bring back home. You didn't lie, you didn't fight, you just dissolved into the night. I built a life from shattered view, a house of dreams still shaped like you. But every window, every pane just magnifies the quiet pain. I call your name, it disappears into the edge of faded years, but still I stand where shadows glow and feel the loss you didn't show. Glass horizon breaks so slow, reflecting all I'll never know. You shine too bright, then broke into a mirror sky, a sky of you. I walk alone beneath the pain, where every light recalls your name, still chasing what we couldn't find across the glass horizon line. If we had met beyond the dawn, where glass turns sky and fear is gone, would you have stayed or still let go? Some answers only glass can know. Glass horizon, final gleam. You live inside a broken dream. No time, no place, no path to mend. Just light that fractures at the end. Still I return where silence grows, where only love and sorrow knows, and search for you in every shine across the glass horizon line. Still shining there, still breaking time. Glass horizon. You came to me like winter light, soft and cold but burning bright. A fleeting dream with frozen skin that melted slow from deep within. We whispered truths and borrowed time. Your lips on mine, not quite in rhyme. You smiled like someone passing through, not made to stay, but still felt true. Fingers drew a gentle line across a heart you called not mine. But in the space where silence grew, I still believed in parts of you. You left no mark that time could hold, but chilled my soul in ways untold. And now I chase what slipped away, the frost that speaks in yesterday. Frosted reverie, still I see the echo that you left in me. A memory in silver tone that haunts me more when I'm alone. You never stayed, you never fled, just turned to snow inside my head. A dream too cold for fire to free. You are mine, frosted reverie. You moved like clouds in silent grace. A storm I begged to leave a trace. But when I reached you, slipped away. Like frost that fears the light of day. I wrote you down in crystal lines, each word a shot of what confines. But all the pages melt and blur because of what you never were. You didn't lie, you simply gleamed and left me wondering what we dreamed. Now every breeze that brushes near reminds me of a love unclear. Frosted reverie, still I see the echo that you left in me. A memory in silver tone that haunts me more when I'm alone. You never stayed, you never fled, just turned to snow inside my head. A dream too cold for fire to free. You are mine, frosted reverie. If warmth returns, would you appear or melt away and disappear? You weren't a flame, just glassy light that vanished with the fading night. Frosted reverie, soft and pale, you love a snowflake in a tail. I held you once and watched you go, like winter's sun through fallen snow. You never broke, you never stayed, just shimmered once and then decayed. Still frozen deep, still haunting me, you are mine. Frosted reverie, still snowing slow. stars where no one sees. In space between the galaxies, no vows, no rings, no crowded bars, just ink that floated through the stars. Your eyes were maps I couldn't read, too full of truth and quiet need. You spoke in codes and meteor streams, and filled the night with wordless dreams. We met when nothing could define what love could be beyond a line, and even silence held a glow. In constellations we let grow. No gravity could hold us down. We floated past the lights of town, and somewhere in that weightless arc we left our names inside the dark. In between the stars you wrote in me, a love too vast for land or sea. No earthly law, no guiding chart, just distant fire inside my heart. You never stayed, you never fled, just drifted through the things we said. And now I read those glowing scars right here between the stars. You never promised where we'd land, just held my soul with open hand. We flew on hopes that stars would keep and burn too bright for us to sleep. You said some hearts aren't meant to stay, but draw their truths, then drift away. And though you vanished past my reach, you left a language stars still teach. The sky still holds the shape you made, in every dust that softly fades, and I still trace your silent spark through all the ink between the dark. In between the stars you wrote in me, a love too vast for land or sea. No earthly law, no guiding chart, just distant fire inside my heart. You never stayed, you never fled, just drifted through the things we said. And now I read those glowing scars like ink between the stars. If ever skies should speak again, I hope they carry where you've been. For I would fly despite the scars to chase your name between the stars. Ink between the stars still glows tonight. A song you wrote and fallen light. And though the world can't understand, we touch the dark with open hands. You never stayed, but you were true. A galaxy that once passed through and left your love in cosmic bars as if between the stars, still drifting slow, still tracing stars. You and I are ink between the stars. I didn't see it when you turned. No flames, no words, no bridges burned. Just a pause inside your side. And in that breath, the shape of goodbye. You used to touch me like a prayer. So slow, so sure, as if aware that every kiss might be the last. But love moves fast, too fast. You lingered in the doorway light, as if the shadows held you tight. I blinked and silence took your place, a memory wrapped in empty space. No storms, no fights, just drift and fade. The kind of ending lovers trade without a reason, just a sigh that carved the shape of our goodbye. Shape of goodbye, not loud, not clear, but soft enough to disappear. You left no notes, no final plea, just there where you were next to me. A faded scent, a whisper low, a door half closed, a softer glow. I never saw, I never cried till I felt the shape of goodbye. We danced in silence more than song. Our rhythm right, our timing wrong. You smiled as if you knew the day would come, and then you slipped away. I found your things, but not your weight. You vanished in a quiet state. No broken glass, no sudden shout, just vanished light when stars go out. And now I trace the empty air, where once you breathed, where once you cared. But nothing answers, no reply, just me alone with our goodbye. Shape of goodbye, not sharp, not clean, like something lost inside a dream. You didn't break, you didn't fall, you just stopped answering the call. I turned around and there you weren't, and only silence held what hurt. No reason why, no last reply, just the hush, the shape of goodbye. If I could draw the way you left, it wouldn't scream, it wouldn't theft. Just slow retreat with softened eyes, a sketch in wind, the shape of goodbye. The shape of goodbye, it haunts the day. In every word I didn't say, you're not a ghost, you're not a flame, but still I whisper out your name. And though you left without a trace, you carved your loss into this space. And now I live, I breathe, I lie inside the shape of goodbye. Inside the shape of goodbye. We danced in fields where fire died, among the roots where dreams reside. You kissed me soft with eyes so wide, and left like spring that wouldn't bite. You wore your wounds like fragile threads, and spoke in silence more than dreads. Each word you gave was laced with care, but hinted loss was always there. You loved me like the end was
Thank you to everyone
with
who
every
can
smile laced
you
with fear. And in your arms I found a room where flowers grew from ashes.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching.
But you